You ready to step inside your soul purpose? All this talk about soul purpose is sort of like trying to describe chocolate to somebody who has never tasted it. We could say it's bitter, it's sweet, it melts in your mouth, but it's just so much easier to put it in your mouth and they know exactly what it is. So I want to help you do that. I'm Demi McConkey, soul purpose coach and your guide into your soul purpose today. So what we're going to do, we're going to play a little game. We're going to pretend that our conversation, the rest of our conversation today is extraordinary. In this conversation, you get crystal clear on exactly what you want and you declare it powerfully. You also have a breakthrough in this conversation that clears the way for you to go out and from this day forward, take consistent action in exactly what you declared. Also, in the mail tomorrow, you get a magic wand from me. Right? You're welcome. This magic wand you're able to use for the next 3 years. So anytime something doesn't go your way, you can pull out your magic wand, boom, clear the path, keep moving forward. And we don't talk for 3 years. You don't even read my emails. You don't need to. You have a magic wand. You have all the support you need. But 3 years goes by and you come across a notebook from our conversation, this exercise that you did today, and you have this holy shiz moment. I cannot believe everything that I declared 3 years ago has come about and more. You're so blown away. You have to write me a letter, send me a video message or a audio text because I'm not going to believe it. You just have to tell me. You have to share with me. So we're going to pretend that 3 years into the future is today. In just a minute, you're going to pause the recording. You're going to either grab a notebook, a pen and paper, or grab your camera and tell me about it in video. 3 years into the future is today. We're going to pretend that you are actually reaching out to tell me all about what is going on in your life. Tell me how everything that you declared has come about. And you want to go from the future. Tell me about in the future. You have this magic wand. You're 3 years from now. What's going on in your life? What's the extraordinary that you created? What do you love most about your life? How much money are you making? What car are you driving? What does your house look like? What's your relationship like with your kids, your sweetheart? What are you looking forward to in the next year? How are you living your purpose? How are you making an impact in a way that is so sweet, so satisfying, so fulfilling? How are you living it? And what is your message to the world today? When you finish writing all about your life and how much you love it and as much detail as you can so that you literally are there. You can smell it, you can taste it, you can feel it, you can feel the energy and the essence of this vision. When you're done with that, then I want you to come back to the video. Yes, if you haven't paused, please pause, come back. All right. This next part, please don't watch the rest of this video if you haven't done the exercise. It kind of will spoil the magic of what is about to happen next. So if you didn't do it and you thought you'd just continue watching to see how it goes, please do yourself a favor. Don't do that way. If you did do it, make sure that you got to that place of feeling you had an emotional connection to your dream. You could feel the very essence. Take a minute and describe what that essence is. Who are you being in the vision? What are you doing? Do you feel calm? Do you feel powerful? Do you feel confident? Are you doing the extraordinary? Are you maybe living more simplicity? Maybe you're doing less. What is it that is the very essence of your vision? Write it down. I want to make sure you really got into that feeling state. Now, from this vision, make sure you stay in the future and looking back. What was the breakthrough that you had 3 years ago from our conversation, from the exercise that you did? What was the breakthrough that you had that helped you clear the way? Take a minute, pause the video, and write it down. If you can't see what the breakthrough is, most likely you're looking from present day. When we look from present day forward, we're constrained by all the constraints of present. When we go into the future, we're not constrained and we can always see what the breakthrough is. Everybody that I've ever done this exercise with can see the breakthrough from the future, they can't see it from the present day. So if you're struggling, that means you're probably looking from present day. Go into the future and look back. You'll be able to see it. Pause, write down what your breakthrough was, and come back. Great. You got your breakthrough. Isn't that amazing how you can always see it from the future and it's always clear? So hang on to that breakthrough. Now, the other thing that I really want you to see here, this is it. This is your soul purpose, because your soul purpose is who you are being. It's who you authentically are, unconstrained from that monkey mind. It is what you authentically want to do from that place. So it is your authentic self, who you're being and what you're doing, unconstrained from monkey mind. You can really see how in this vision, in this place that you went, there wasn't a lot of monkey mind chatter, was there? You felt free. You had access to personal power. You could create whatever you felt like you could create. The essence, I'm sure, is what you were feeling there. Now, this is your soul purpose. And the thing I really want you to get here is that it's not a destination to reach. This vision is not 3 years into the future. It's right here, right now. Your soul purpose, this vision, is not a destination to be reached. It's a place to come from. And that place to come from is your authentic self. Right? And so this is a really powerful tool to help you step inside your soul purpose. And you can identify who you're being and what you're doing unconstrained from monkey mind. This will help guide you like a beacon through the present day where monkey mind is always chattering at us, but it'll hold that light for you. Another powerful tool to do with vision is to create a context for it. This is something that I like to do with my clients when I first begin. We'll create a context for their vision. And the context is, 2 to 3 words that are archetypal in nature that really speak to who you're being and what you're doing. So one of my contexts for my vision is dream weaving sister, right? Because in my vision, I am weaving together this dream, but it's by working with many women together to create, to help all women rise up together. And I'm being a sacred sister in it. So those 3 words help me like that snap into the vision and the essence of what my soul purpose is. Another context, a couple of other ideas. So I like to usually choose when I'm kind of creating an adjective or helping a client, I like to consider 1 or 2 adjectives, courageous, empowered, energetic, alive, vibrant, whatever that is for you in that. Choose 1 or 2 adjectives and then often an archetype. An archetype is, if you don't know what that is, it's sort of it's like mother, warrior, priestess, teacher, mentor, coach, author. These are all archetypes. It's a name that name holds a lot of personality traits that we all identify with and kind of know what those traits are by that archetype. So that helps to sort of pull a lot of the essence if there's an archetype that really resonates with you. Google archetypes and a list of archetypes will come up and maybe one will pop for you. Thank you for letting me help you taste the finest chocolate out there, your soul purpose. Remember, it's not 3 years into the future, it's today. Keep in everything that you do day to day, keep coming from this place and you'll create the most extraordinary life. Namaste.